concept that we're going to discuss in chapter 4, section 5, is adding and subtracting radical expressions. So in order to add or subtract radical expressions, they have to be the same like radicals. So they both have to be square roots, or they both have to be cube roots. So that's one thing. They have to be both the same type of roots. And then whatever's underneath the radical, the radicand, they have to be the exact same too. So this would be a cube root of a plus the cube root of a equals 2 cube roots of a. Square root of 2a and square root of 3a, I cannot add those because those, even though they both have an a in it, they have a 2 on this one and a 3 on this one, so those I cannot add. So they have to be same type of roots, and the radicands have to be the same in order to add them. Now when I'm multiplying them, it's okay if they're different, but they have to be the same type of root. So when multiplying, they have to be the same type of root. So multiply what's on the outside times outside, so outside times outside, 21, and then if it's the same type of root, these are both square roots, so I can multiply the inside. 5 times 2 is 10, right? So 21 root 10. If you're asked to FOIL them out, it's still going to take this one and distribute both of those, right? And because these are all, this one is a cube root, this is a cube root, this is a cube root, I can multiply their insides. So 6 times 2 is 12. I keep the cube root. 6 times 7 is 42. I keep the cube root. A positive times a negative is a negative. And I'm going to take this one and multiply both of those. And that one, because this 1 is on the outside, that 1 is just going to stay on the outside. So 1 goes in front of this. So just cube root of 2, and then 1 goes in front of this, so it's cube root 7. So whole numbers stay on the outside. What's inside the radicals stay inside the radicals. So that is adding and subtracting as well as multiplying. So adding and subtracting have to be the same type of root, and what's in this inside has to be the same. Multiplying, it just has to be the same type of root. Outside times outside, inside times inside.